if you ask for me success, the 11,800 crores has turned into a market cap of over 1,90,000 crores. In India, there are at least 6.3 crores SMEs that are registered on the Udyam portal. The company raised an amount of 5.8 crores in 2016. Presently, the market cap of the company is over 7,400 crores. And from an SME company, it has gone to the A group of companies on the main board. Once the company is listed, they get better customers for their products. They are able to get better credit from their suppliers because now they are known. We are here available at the exchanges. So SMEs can please do come directly and get in touch with us so that we can be of help to them for any of their concerns.
Hello and welcome to The Hindu. This is Lalatendu Mishra. I am Senior Deputy Editor of The Hindu based in Mumbai. I have been covering the stock market, capital market since 1995. And apart from the stock market, I cover the banking, I cover corporates, SME and many more sectors. Today we have with us in this special series called Capital Market Masterclass with the BSE, Radha Krithivasan, who is the head of listing and SME at the BSE. Ms. Krithivasan has 3 decades experience in investment banking and she joined the BSE last year to drive this sector. Welcome madam to the show. We are very happy to have you here.
Thank you Mr. Mishra and thank you Hindu for having me here.
BSE has a legacy of 150 years and has been helping many companies to raise capital to help the economy to grow rapidly. In this special episode, we will be discussing about the importance of capital raising for the SME sector and how the sectors are helping India achieving its desired dream of having Viksit Bharat by 2047. So to set the context, my first question would be how important are the SMEs or MSMEs for the growth of the economy and to achieve that dream of Viksit Bharat?
See, MSMEs, if you say, are very close to my heart also because they are the backbone of the Indian economy. And just to give you some facts, they contribute around 30% to the GDP of the economy. 40% of the exports are done through the MSMEs and they are the largest contributor in terms of employment. Around 25 crores of people are employed through these MSMEs. That constitutes around 60% of the working population in India. So this is how the MSMEs are important in India. These MSMEs are concentrated in all the tier 2s and tier 3 cities also. So what happens is they provide a livelihood to the people around wherever their industries are set up and give employment to young generation as I told you. Their businesses are quite flexible and fungible in the sense they if a larger industry is set up in their area, they generally have these MSMEs support to have the parts, smaller parts manufactured by these entities. They help the whole locality to grow. And that is how the cities also develop and grow. The government also has too much of focus nowadays on the SME sectors and they have brought in a lot of reforms to help the SMEs in this sector. Their investment criteria have been enlarged so that more and more SMEs can come into the core of SME and get better benefits from the government. They have liberalized the policies and given incentives to these SMEs to start their own industries in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So these SMEs will go about a long way to help India by making products in India. And the Make in India concept which our Honorable Prime Minister is propagating and thereby take Atmanirbhar Bharat and This is going a long way towards Viksit Bharat and by attaining Viksit Bharat by 2047.
Okay, thank you. My next question is, why is equity capital raising crucial for the MSMEs, and what are the challenges they face in raising funds?
See what happens in SMEs, they come from the smaller beginnings. So capital for them is very, very important. Initially, they borrow funds from the friends and relatives and they start their businesses. But when they have to grow, what next? Now, what are the crucial things when they reach out to the banks? What happens is, because they are not big, because they don't have a proper rating, the bank borrowings becomes very costly. The rates of interest charged by the banks to these SMEs are higher as compared to the other larger players who have a better collateral to provide for. The bank will also give you more debt only if you have an equity. So again, there is a question of debt equity ratio. The debt is higher, the equity is very low. So raising funds from the equity capital becomes a necessary for these SMEs to grow in their businesses. And as regards the challenges that are faced by these SMEs in raising equity, the major challenge is the lack of awareness. Now, many of the SMEs are not even knowing that there is a separate SME platform at the exchanges wherein companies like them can go and raise money. Then there is a fear of dilution. See, as an SME, what they feel is, I am the whole and soul of my business and it's my business, I will report to myself. I don't want to report to anybody. I don't want somebody sitting on my head and asking me questions. And why should I share my profits with somebody else? So these are generally the pointers. And also then there is a lack of financial literacy, and since these people are smaller, they are not able to have proper advisors who can advise them to what would be their next step. So these are the basic challenges that the SMEs face when they go out to raise finance from the market. So when I said, I just told you about how the MSMEs are important. In India, there are at least 6.3 crores SMEs that are registered on the Udyam portal. And if you put together both the listed SMEs on both the exchange, the number is only closer to 1,200 SMEs. So there is a huge gap between the listed SMEs and the number of registered, though the number of registered SMEs would include your proprietorship, your LLP and partnership concerns, which cannot directly come and hit the market, but still there is a huge gap. And these are the concerns these SMEs have. Basically, again I am telling you, lack of awareness of this platform. So through this, I believe through this also we can make the SMEs aware that there is a platform at the exchange, at the BSE SME, that's called the BSE SME platform, which was set up in 2012, so that SMEs can come and access the capital market.
How does equity financing from platform like BSE SME help the ecosystem?
One of the most important aspect of listing is the visibility that a company gets after it is listed. So we have currently 624 companies that are listed across different states, and these, if you ask me, there are many companies which have come from interiors of each states, like Sangli and Satara from Maharashtra, like Tripura, like in West Bengal we have companies from Bhubaneswar coming in, we have companies from Guwahati coming in, and in the Rajkot there are many companies from Rajkot. Though Gujarat is a major sector for capital markets, there are companies from Rajkot, then there are companies from Coimbatore and Madurai coming in. So these companies never had such a huge investor base actually. The whole process of the SME listing takes these promoters through various categories. At the first step, when the draft offer document is filed itself, that document is put on the website of the exchange, and that document itself is seen by many people. So that again, that gets the visibility of what is this company? Most of the people are interested, they have a smaller beginnings, but this gets visibility. Then when there is a bidding, when there is an IPO issue opens, there are a lot of investors that a buzz created. Prior to that, the promoters meet the investor, high net worth individuals, the funds, banks and institution. So there again, they promote their company. So they get to know, yeah, this is also the SME coming in, and it's manufacturing and all that. And it is a good SME that is coming in wherein we have to invest. So there again the market grows. The branding and the visibility that the company gets is humongous through the entire exercise. Then again, once the company is listed, they get better customers for their products. They are able to get better credit for from their suppliers, because now they are known. They are listed entities and their books are transparent. If any customer or a supplier wants to know about the company, it is very easily available on the stock exchanges. So that is one advantage. Now another bigger advantage is these SMEs are, when they were not listed, it's very difficult for them to retain their employees. What these employees do, they get a good experience and then somebody else comes and takes them away. But then once it is listed, once they are going through the process of listings, they can give something called the ESOPs, the employee stock option. And this helps the employee feel that even I am being involved in the company, I am a partner in the company, and this is a sense of responsibility that the employee also develops, and it helps the company to retain the employees. So that is also a major advantage. Another major advantage is IPO, first listing is just the beginning. Once the company does better and the markets are good, the company has a lot of opportunity to raise further capital from the market. There are investors who are eyeing good companies. There are very few papers and huge money is available. So good companies always have good investors. So that again, there is no issues and for them in further fundraising. Also, there is something called inorganic growth. Now, if a company, once it's a listed company, if it finds out that there is another company that is there in the market which is available for sale, this company can buy out that company without even putting in any money. They can issue shares, and through this transaction, they can buy out the company. So there again, it's a possibility of inorganic growth in the company. So these are all put together very advantages when a company is listed on the exchange.
Radha ma'am, can you talk about some success stories that has emerged from the BSE SME?
Yeah. So as I said some time back, we have around 624 companies that are listed on the BSE SME platform, which was started in March 2012. These companies have raised around over 11,800 crores from the capital markets. But this 11,800 crore has grown to a market capitalization of over 1,90,000 crores. So this is the growth that these SME companies have seen. When, as I said, in March 2012, our first issue was around 8.5 crores. The first 100 issues, it took us 40 months for the 100th issue to come, and the sizes were also small. Nowadays, the average size what we are seeing is around 40 crores, and also we have the highest largest size I should say, is over 189 crores. So for an SME company, we have raised 189 crores on the platform also, and the lowest is also 5 crores. We have raised an amount of 5 crores also on the SME platform. What I want to say is, initially the growth was a little lower because the platform was not known to many people, but the last 500 to 600 when we saw, it took only 15 months to grow, and that 100 companies raised over 4,000 crores. So this is one thing of how the company raising money has grown. And if I can take some individual companies and tell you about the success stories. My first company would be Aditya Vision. That company is from Bihar, that was from Bihar. And the company raised an amount of 5.8 crores in 2016. Now the company, and at the time of the raising of the issue, the market cap of the company was around 20 crores. Presently, the market cap of the company is over 7,400 crores. And from an SME company, it has gone to the A group of companies on the main board. So that is how the company, and there are many such success stories. I would like to name a few or more of them. The Aditya is into a retail stores that are there. In Mumbai, we have that Vijay Sales or something like that. So that type of a retail stores this Aditya Vision is having. Then we have a lot of companies in the renewable energy sector. Like there is KPI Green, which is also into EPC contractor. That company again, it raised 40 crores in 2019. And again now that is into A group with a market cap of 9,500 crores. So again this is a success story. Then there is a company called Wari Renewables, which raised 5.1 crores in 2012 during the beginning stages, and that again is an A group company with a market cap of over 11,000 crores. Then there are some recent companies also in 2022, a company called Installation Energy, which had raised 22.5 crores and at the market capitalization of 79 to 80 crores, which again now has a market cap of 4,700 crores. This is a recent company, so it's still in the SME sector, because in an SME we need to be there on the exchange for at least a period of 3 years. So this it will be very soon, it will be migrating onto the main board. Then we have another company which was listed, Moderator Engineering, which raised around 40 odd crores in 2023 with a market cap of 162 crores. In 2023 is very recent, it's not even 2 years back. It has gone, the market capitalization of the company has gone beyond 4,500 crores. Post their first listing, they have made 2 preferential allotments and raised money in that and at a good valuations. So once it's listed, we see the investors are attracted towards companies which give them good valuations also. So that is a growth and success story in the SME ecosystem.
Very interesting. Ma'am, can you tell us how BSE has integrated technology and AI in the SME platform to help raising capital?
Yeah, before telling you some facts about AI, which is on the other side, I would also like to tell you about what are we doing to reach out to these SMEs also. You know, because one side we want companies to come in and then we will provide that AI facilities. So when we talk about reaching out to the SMEs, we conduct in-depth seminars in these tier 2, tier 3 cities by associating with the local industrial bodies, with the government bodies there, call companies on all and make them aware that this is the platform that is there, that is available for you to raise money. What happens is with this connect, we are able to lessen their fears of entering the capital markets, which they have, which as I had earlier pointed out, what fears they have. And we also have, we are also collaborating with the professional bodies like the Institute of Chartered Accountants, the Company Secretarial, various other government organizations to see that wherever possible, we can take this up on various platforms and help companies to come into this platform. So now what happens is once they are coming onto the platform, it is our responsibility to see that we have ease of doing business here. We can't just have documents piling on our platform and then they wait here for 8 to 10 months and the whole year is gone. As it is for the preparation, they take around 12 months to do the entire preparation for filing the offer document, because there are a lot of things that goes on in the offer document, and then we don't want them to wait for a longer time here. Earlier there was a time lag here in clearances of document. Seeing this and seeing the number of companies that are filing the documents, what BSE has done is BSE has developed an in-house AI, Gen AI, wherein what happens is whenever a document comes in, that document we put it in the AI for processing. Once we put it in the AI for processing, we get the output within 45 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. And what does it output gives us? The output gives us any inconsistencies in the document. We have a set of questions as regards the eligibility criteria, the SEBI eligibility criteria, the BSE eligibility criteria, and other inconsistencies like In some places it is some numbers are there, in other places some other numbers are there. So these inconsistencies are there. So this AI tool also helps out in giving us information about any defaults or made by the promoters, which is available in publicly available sources. So that again is taken care by these AI. Now, so what we do is, once you get these inputs, we immediately process it and we shoot the questions to the companies, and we get their replies. Then the whole process is streamlined. You won't believe the whole process, which used to take at least 7 to 8 months, now has reduced. The entire in principle approval process has reduced to less than 30 days also. We have issued in principle approvals within 30 days of their filing. So it helps all the entire ecosystem to do a faster thing. Now we have extended this AI facility again to the merchant bankers. So what we do in that? So instead of they filing a document, we verifying it through the AI and giving our concerns, we tell that before filing, a pre-filing can be done through an AI, wherein the concerns of AI will be given to you again within the same day. We give the outcome and give the concerns. They rectify the concerns at their end and file the document. So then when they file the rectified document, it leaves a far lesser chances of any major concerns to be there. There are clarifications which are sought. Then again whole thing, the process is streamlined. So this is how the AI tool is helping, and we are trying to put this AI tool in other areas also. So for all the operational efficiencies we would like to bring through this tool.
Very interesting, and I hope many companies will getting listing because the time lag is minimized.
Yes.
And it will encourage many more.
In fact, in September only, I would say till date there are already 18 issues that have raised money. So that would be the somewhat nearly the highest, and there are still around 12 issues that are being raised that are raising money in these 1 week. So there we will cross a figure of 2025 in the September itself, and would be the highest in our this. And it is raised already around 700 crores are raised only in September. Oh. So this is because of the faster clearances that has been given. It helps the whole ecosystem. And yes, we want more and more SMEs to be a part of this ecosystem, because we believe in the strength and power of SMEs towards Viksit Bharat in 2047.
Yeah, I believe many SMEs who are viewing this so will get interested, will get encouraged to get listing. And thank you very much for joining this show, madam. This is very educative for me as well. I wish BSE all the best.
Just one more thing I would like to say. We are here available at the exchanges. So SMEs can please do come directly and get in touch with us, so that we can be of help to them for any of their concerns. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.